pokes a hole in that theory.
Yeah. Sephirot story. Unlike previous Primals, Sephirot isn't directly related to the main scenario quest. But
I'm glad that this question was asked.
Yes, this actually clarified a little bit. But does that mean the Warring Triad story is going to be expanded separately from the main scenario? And they said they removed it from the main scenario series so that players can challenge the extreme version of the Primal right away, but players will still see appearances from the Garlean Empire. So from a story standpoint, it's not unrelated. So basically, in the grand scheme of things, Sephirot is part of quote-unquote the main story, but it was removed in the way it was so that they could implement the regular version and the extreme version at the same time.
This tells me that whatever they're doing with the Warring Triad, that it is not going to lead into 4.0. That it's not going to be the lead into 4.0 because it just makes it completely optional.
I thought that we already kind of figured out that the Papalumo Ida thing is going to be leading into 4.0.
Well, but how are they going to do that? As Fusion mentioned on the show last week, how would they be able to do that without making making 2.0 and 3.0 a hard requirement, a hard gate to getting into 4.0?
Oh, they will. They already make 2.0 a gate into 3.0.
They've said
they're not going to do that again.
Made statements to the contrary.
Yeah, they can't keep going forward doing that.
Really?
The best option
storyline that wouldn't make any sense.
That's why I'm asking the question. For a minute I thought maybe the Warring Triad or whatever happens there could lead us into the conflict with the Garlean Empire, or coming to blows with the Garlean Empire, which sends us more towards Alamigo. But this makes me think that since they've taken it off into into a side story, and that it they're saying that it's not unrelated, but that you're still going to have the Garlean Empire. I don't know. This changes a couple of I think that this makes 4.0 a little less sure than I was last week when we were talking about 4.0 predictions. I see. How do you move towards Alamigo or into Alamigo without the Garlean conflict coming to a head? It seems like it needs to. I mean, especially because we've seen appearances.
It has to, because they're occupying it right now.
By coming to a head, do you just mean it's coming back to the forefront of the story, or that we're looking at a resolution?
No, not a resolution. That it comes back to the forefront of the story, and that's the thing that drives us into Alamigo.
I don't see it. I don't see them having like a nice segue from Ishgard into it. I see it kind of being jagged. Like, all right, we've wrapped stuff up in Ishgard, and oh no, now something over here unrelated is happening.
The only way I can see them doing something like that is like if it's like Ida and Papalumo reaching out to us saying, "Hey, you need to come here."
Like they've discovered something.
Like, right, exactly. Like they found out what's going on in Alamigo, and they're the ones having us come out their way.
Who is the Garlean that popped up in the Sephirot story? Is that the Emperor?
No, that's not the Emperor. That's the Emperor's right-hand man.
The new dude that we've been
the new guy,
All right, so my prediction is this new dude is going to be like the forefront of the Garlean threat within the Sephirot,
the Warring Triad.
Triad story.
Yeah.
And we're eventually going to beat him in the Triad story, and then whatever, like that's just going to be a section of the Garlean threat, and then the real Garlean threat is just going to be completely unrelated to this. That's my prediction.
That sucks because
he's a good character.
I mean, not just characterization aside. One of the best things was how 2.0 led into 3.0 narratively.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
It's just I don't know how they're going to balance that. That's a lot to balance, and I think. This makes me worry. Like, separating it out from the storyline makes me worry a little bit. If they had said that it was for narrative reasons, that going back and continually, going up against an existential threat like a primal threat is not where the main scenario is going, like, I think I would have understood those statements. But just saying that we wanted to do that just so you could challenge the extreme version right away.
That's a cop-out.
It's a weird answer. I mean... I don't understand that, and I don't know where they're going to be taking this in the future. It's weird. I don't know. By the way, if you want to call Limit Break Radio, sound off on any of the topics that we're talking about, just your opinions about Live Letter 28, or any of the feast comments that we've made talking about Sephirot's story, anything else like that, give us a call. Limit Break Radio on Skype or 810-515-8715. You can also call us in on Discord at limitbreakradio.com/Discord.